throw gets him 2 down.
First baseman number 10.
Darrell Lee will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, nothing will put a smile on your manager's face quite like a 2-out RBI. Well, things weren't looking good. He looked like he was going to get stranded out there, but he comes through to drive him home.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Neil Ramirez
will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Neil Ramirez.
Jung-Ho Kang steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy. And it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series as the Pirates now take a 3-2 lead.
Well, when you give up a clutch homer like that this late in the game that gives the other team a lead, you know you're kicking yourself a little bit. And how are you going to refocus now and get back into this game?
Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time. Kyle Schwarber will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Gung is there and reined in, 1 away. Ben Zobrist will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Jared Hughes will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Bouncer down the line. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. He pulls this one into right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Jorge Soler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jorge Soler.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Still a 3-2 ball game. Chris Coghlan will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center. Javier Baez will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. Justin Grimm come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Josh Harrison is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Well, he wasn't able to do anything with those 2 off-speed pitches he saw. But the one fastball he gets, he jumps all over that one. And that's what you've got to do. You might get one pitch in an at-bat that you can handle, and he was able to make it count here.
He's set. Here it comes. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Nobody out, runner on first. Sacrifice attempt here. Underhanded flip. Flip onto the second baseman covering. He'll take care of him at first. Scored 3-4 on the sacrifice, and the runner moves into scoring position now with only 1 away.
And when you get a guy on the mound that throws as hard as he does, a lot of times it's kind of tough to really deaden the ball. As you can see here, this ball's bunted fairly hard to the right side. But instead of anybody trying to force the issue here, they're going to be content with just taking that out at first.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And you can't ask for much more off the bench as he'll drive that run in with extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2.
And in a game like this, there's no telling how important an insurance run that may turn out to be. He plates that run on the RBI double to make it a 2-run lead now, which may not sound like that much, but it makes a world of difference for anyone who's coming in to try to close this game.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Now
Yeah, that wasn't really the sharp slider there. You can see the movement. More of a sweeping slider. Much easier pitch to hit when it's hanging like that.
Gregory Polanco comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Line to the right side. Well, this is speared by the first baseman. Pedro Strop will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Andrew McCutchen will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away.
Well, he's 0 for 4 coming into this at-bat, so I think he's happy to see a new arm out there. Maybe his luck will change.
Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Took him a while to pick up that first hit of the ball game, but he made it count as he was able to drive in the run on the RBI single.
Darrell Lee steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Hayward is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Tony Watson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 44, Tony Watson.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Montero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. Gung's got it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 22,
Jason Hayward will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
now batting.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Squared that one up just a little late. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obvious.